Hi, I'm Dr. Jen from drjenniferharrison.com, and welcome to your Best Self Minute. Don't you just love a great story? Maybe it's a novel or an autobiography. Maybe it's a movie or TV series. Powerful stories can have a huge impact on our lives. However, here's something that most people don't realize. The most powerful stories, for better or worse, are the ones we tell ourselves. We say things like, I'm too old, I'm too young, I'm not smart enough, I'm not rich enough, I'm too skinny, I'm too fat, it's too difficult, I'm not good at learning new things. That's just the way I am. Any of these sound familiar? Well, here are some inspiring stories that I want to share with you. You may have heard of Louise Hay. She was a multiple times best-selling author and founder of Hay House Publishing. She didn't start her business until she was 60 years old. And it's become the largest publishing house in the world for spiritual and self-development books, including multiple New York Times best-selling authors like Dr. Deepak Chopra and Gabby Bernstein, Dr. Wayne Dyer. And Louise was involved in the company until she passed at age 90. Jack Canfield, co-creator of the Chicken Soup for the Soul books that broke New York Times bestseller records, he was rejected 144 times until a publisher finally decided to take a chance on the first book. And Jack was 50 years old when that happened. And then there's a story of someone you may not have heard of called Ruben Gonzalez. Ever since he was a little kid, he had dreamed of being an Olympic athlete. However, it wasn't until he saw Scott Hamilton, who you may recall, he was only 5'2" and 108 pounds, but he went on to become a world figure skating champion. And so when Ruben saw Scott compete at the 1984 Olympic Games, that's when he decided to seriously pursue his dream. And after giving it some thought, he decided at age 21 to learn how to luge. Now, at first he was told he was both crazy and too old. Can you imagine being 21 years old and being told that you're too old? But he was told that because he should have started training when he was 11 years old. Anyway, long story short, he went on to compete in the 1988, 1992, and 2000 Winter Olympics. So do you think that Louise and Jack and Ruben told themselves along the way that maybe they were too old or not experienced enough or not good enough, or that it was going to be too hard to achieve their dreams? You bet they did. But deep down, they were also committed to their dream. The other key thing they decided to do was to change their story. They pushed through and persevered. So what's your story? Is it empowering you, or do you need to change it a bit? Having an empowering story that we tell ourselves is a great way to go from your stressed self to your best self. If you're looking for more resources, go to my website, drjenniferharrison.com, and download your free PDFs that are waiting for you on my homepage. They'll help you with time management, they'll help you break through burnout and boost your brain power, plus relieve money stress and more. And if you're really ready to dive in and give yourself a transformational upgrade, check out my online courses and success mindset coaching.